Uber and Lyft do not publish official account deactivation rates, so no one can honestly claim that one platform deactivates drivers more often than the other. What you can compare is how each company enforces its policies and the reasons drivers typically lose access to their accounts. By the end of this video, you'll know what actually causes account deactivations, whether Uber or Lyft is generally considered stricter, and what you can do to keep your account in good standing in 2026. Here's the direct answer. Based on publicly available policies and driver experiences, neither platform can be called the clear winner for fewer deactivations. Both use automated systems and human reviews to investigate safety reports, fraud, identity issues, and repeated policy violations. If a serious safety concern is reported, either company may temporarily suspend or permanently deactivate an account while the case is reviewed. The most common reasons for deactivation are similar on both platforms. They include failing a required background check, sharing a driver account with someone else, using inaccurate identity information, repeatedly canceling rides in ways that violate platform rules, manipulating trips or payments, or receiving serious safety complaints from riders. Some cases are reviewed manually, while others are triggered automatically by platform systems. Here's where many drivers get confused. A temporary account hold is not always a permanent deactivation. If a passenger reports a safety issue, the platform may pause your account while it investigates. If the report cannot be confirmed or the issue is resolved, access may be restored. That process can happen on both Uber and Lyft. Now, consider how ratings fit into the picture. Both companies expect drivers to maintain service standards, but ratings alone usually are not the only factor behind deactivation. A pattern of poor service, repeated complaints, or violations of platform policies carries much more weight than a single low rating. Take Alex as an example. He drives for both Uber and Lyft. He keeps his documents current, follows navigation safely, communicates politely with passengers, and avoids canceling trips unless necessary. Because he consistently follows each platform's rules, his risk of account issues stays low, regardless of which app he uses. The practical takeaway is simple. Focus on the factors you can control instead of worrying about which company is supposedly stricter. Keep your insurance and vehicle documents up to date. Follow community guidelines. Never let someone else use your account. Respond professionally to riders, and review policy updates whenever either platform announces changes. The answer comes down to this. There is no verified evidence that Uber or Lyft consistently has fewer account deactivations than the other. Both enforce similar standards centered on safety, honesty, and reliability. The best way to avoid problems is to understand the rules and follow them every time you drive. If this comparison helped clear things up, like the video, subscribe, and check out our other rideshare guides.